Alright, we got ourselves two pretty ladies. Mythra and Samus. You have to squint real hard for Samus though, at least in that suit of armor. Raziek versus Koolst3r. Tale as old as time. Koolst3r off to a rip-roaring start with 3 down throws. Oh, alright. Oh, almost. That would have killed him for sure, even at 48. That's cool off. The strategy, I should probably say this quietly just in case, because I am sitting right next to the guy. The strategy for fighting against Aegis is to throw them off stage, that's true. But you gotta keep in mind, their recovery is very telegraphed and linear. You don't need to go off and chase them. Just wait for them to come back and try and punish that. It should be like it's not a difficult 2-frame. But then again, I say this is a wizard. And nearly every single one of my attacks is custom built to gimp people. 21%, not a massive deficit for Samus. There we go, yep. Dash attack, got him off, and now Samus is in the lead. But that's the thing, that's the tricky part. You gotta make sure you keep it against Aegis, and that's not so easy. Went a little too high, I guess panicked a little bit. Good air jump. Oh, almost. Yeah, just way back. That's one of the weaknesses of at least Pyra, is that she doesn't have great approaching tools. Sometimes you just gotta hang back and just charge your shot. The most that she can do is like switch to Mythra, and that's super reactable. At that point, like, that's when you shield or jump or something. There you go, good shot. I get it, I understand it. Perhaps a little too pointy, but that was a really weird Zair, if you ask me. Almost. Dash attack, but it gets witch timed. Oh! And this is it. Pyra's thick, but she's not heavy. Yeah, this is the tricky part against Aegis. You're at a deficit. Pyra has enough kill strength to kill ya. Especially if she lands a down air, falling down air. Mythra has a good time just keeping away if she doesn't want to fight. It doesn't help if you throw away your perfectly good charge shots. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, what's your move? Power wave. I missed the stage, but we're trying again. Raziek, he has a cloud, but I think at this point it's pretty deep in the pocket. And I don't think Koolst3r has any other character rather. Morphle Bomb was 11. That is a lot. So the method is different for sure, but the results are roughly the same. Koolst3r, pretty strong start, got him up to 86. But that's the tricky part. If you let Aegis get a little bit of momentum, then they can make up just about any deficit. That's one of their major strengths. Gonna be. And charge shot, that'll do it. 66%, that's very, very little. Tyra won't have a difficult time making that up. Mythra, I guess Mythra technically won't either. They'll have a hard time getting a kill. They're both just kind of flailing around each other around. That was some crazy throw armor. Good charge shot, 57%. Koolst3r being very slippery with his charge shots and his grab opportunities. Trying to make sure that Raziek doesn't have any time to breathe. Yeah, a little horny with these up E's though. And yeah, that should be an easy punish. Dash attack, not your most optimal punish, but and no tap, yeah, see you later. Let's plan down smash. That move is a lot stronger than I ever give it credit for. As soon as I see someone use down smash, I'm like, why? And then it hits and they go flying, and it's like, oh, that's why. Koolst3r crazy well this time. 64% with a whole stock to play with. And that's assuming if he dies right now at 165, but, like, it wouldn't be difficult. Just about anything Koolst3r has will do it, but like, Koolst3r needs to land it first, and that's just not happening. Oh well, alright. Sometimes he doesn't need to. Sometimes you just, give it to her. That was really slick. I like that. Up there? Nope, nothing. And that'll do it. Yep. Roll backward. Go on the battlefield. Traditionally a very powerful Mythra stage, or rather Aegis stage. Koolst3r taking a breath. It's been a hot minute since he won a match a set against Raziek. And he's not up, it's 1-1. $72 unanswered. Very fast movement with these grapple beams and the up Bs. I don't know what they're accomplishing, but they look very nice. That was just a fake out, that one. Up throw and the up air, yeah, Mythra's up air might have killed at that. A lot of people wonder why Mythra's up air has as much knockback as it does. The reason is because if it didn't, then she would be like her up air would be Mario's, but with the sword. Jab will rack up a little bit of extra damage, 125%. I don't think either of them expected that to happen. Blazing End not killing, that move not particularly known for its kill strength, but it will kill eventually. 163%. Next one might, especially if it's at ledge. Oh yeah, back air will do it. A B out of shield, when in doubt, up the out. Do it again. I think that side B, it felt a little desperate, but it did work out, and like ultimately it prevented anything worse from happening. Dash attack still not killing. Although, I don't know if he was nervous or like if he was just trying to avoid the charge shot. I don't know, but 50%, that's not like a massive deficit for Samus. Charge shot into shenanigans, into imagination, that'll get a best. But yeah, the tricky part is getting started. The hard one of the major difficulties with dealing with Aegis is how to fight her when she has momentum. Sometimes it's just difficult. You can see it. Nope, that won't. I don't think the next one will either, but the one after that for sure. Just showing off his movement. With those B reverses on the charge shot, that forward air didn't fully connect. Oh, Lord. He doesn't have any kill throws, not yet. Yep, forward air. Up air, or rather up throw. A move that a lot of Aegises kind of wrote off when Aegis was first released, and kind of for good reason. I mean, like, it's a fairly plain move, but at high percents, it puts him in such a bad position. You can get so much out of it. 52, 63, still racking up. Oh, no jump! That's a bummer. That's not how you want to go out.